Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya. Today we will talk about Agnihotra. Agni, the fire deity, is known as the mouth of God. Whatever we want to say to the gods, we can do so through Agni. Through Agni, we feed offerings to all the gods. Agni links all the worlds to the Supreme Lord. Thousands of years ago, the complex physics of our universe was described in the Vedas, even down to the precise description of the structure of the atom. Methods for attaining higher states of consciousness, living in harmony with the earth, and techniques for purifying the atmosphere were given then. It is from this body of knowledge that the ancient science of fire purification originates. Agnihotra is the resuscitated fire science which can be performed by anyone from any walk of life. It is particularly important in current times when problems of climate change, irresponsible and greedy use of natural resources and environmental destruction are prominent. These create imbalance in the environment, which adversely affects people's physical, mental and spiritual health. This makes the healing fire of Agnihotra more important than ever in the history of the world. What is meant by Agnihotra? Agnihotra is the process of offering 2 pinchers full of paddy rice, smeared with butter ghee, into fire prepared out of dried cow dung, in a special pyramid-shaped copper vessel exactly at the local sunrise and sunset times, alongside chanting of 2 specific Sanskrit mantras. Who can perform Agnihotra? Agnihotra can be performed by anyone, irrespective of country, caste, creed, age, color, gender, religion, profession, and so on. However, abiding by the rules is of utmost importance to avail the optimum benefits. Agnihotra works on your body, mind and soul. It cleanses your body of ailments, your mind of clutter, stress and negativity, and purifies your soul. It strengthens your aura, and thus people who come in contact with you experience a positive and harmonious feeling. To understand Agnihotra, we refer to the ancient scriptures. According to the ancient Vedic scripture, Shraut Sutras, Agnihotra is a healing fire ritual that should be performed at every sunrise and sunset. Purush Sukta has also emphasized the importance of performance of daily yajna. Katak Samhita states that gods attain godhood and Swargaloka, the state of eternal bliss, by practicing Agnihotra. To perform, practice and experience the benefits of Agnihotra, we have to follow the rules. Agnihotra should be performed as follows. First, perform Agnihotra at the prescribed time of sunrise and sunset daily. These 2 are the most significant circadian biorhythms. The time of sunrise and sunset are referred to as Sandhya, which means transitional moment of enlightenment. Second, use a copper vessel, since copper has antibacterial qualities and copper can generate and retain energy. At sunrise and sunset, tremendous amounts of energy gather around the copper pyramid vessel. Third, use cow dung, which is full of medicinal properties and many other healing substances. For example, It possesses antibacterial properties. It is used as a pesticide and as a fertilizer by farmers. Cow dung is also used to treat skin problems, kidney diseases, liver ailments, obesity, heart ailments, and so on. Fourth, use ghee from cow's milk because ghee has healing properties when it combusts with cow dung and rice grains. Fifth, utter the mantras of Agnihotra. At sunrise, repeat the following. The first mantra is Suryaya Swaha, Suryaya Idam Namama. This means, O Sun, the giver of energy, I salute you and offer unto you that which is given to me by you, that which is not mine, but of the universe. The second mantra, Prajapataye Swaha, Prajapataye Idam Namama. This means, O Lord, the Creator, I salute you and offer unto you that which is given to me by you, that which is not mine, but of the universe. Note that Surya, Agni and Prajapati refer to energy and consciousness and should generate a feeling of surrender to the universe. In short, the mantra means salutations to the sun, the propeller, provider of healing, energy and life until sunset. At sunset, repeat the following mantra. The first mantra is Agnaye Swaha, Agnaye Idam Namama. This means, O Agni, the primordial element, I salute you and offer unto you that which is given to me by you, that which is not mine, but of the universe. The second mantra, Prajapataye Swaha, Prajapataye Idam Namama. This means, O Lord, the Creator, I salute you and offer unto you that which is given to me by you, that which is not mine, but of the universe. This mantra at sunset is a prayer to Agni for warmth, protection, energy, and healing of life until the sunrise. Both sunrise and sunset mantras indicate surrender to a superior energy that is signified by Idam Namama, which translates as not mine, but of the universe. In surrendering, the ego is decreased and pure, positive emotions such as peacefulness, happiness, and compassion are increased. There are many health benefits of Agnihotra. For example, the fumes from Agnihotra kill germs including propionibacteria, which can worsen acne. Chemicals from vapor released during Agnihotra have anti-cancer properties and block the effect of cancerous cells on other tissues. Agnihotra has healing effects on the respiratory system. Fumes released by burning of ghee from cow's milk reduces bacterial infections in the respiratory passages and the lungs. To understand how Agnihotra works, it is important to understand how energy related to it is transmitted. Agnihotra reduces the entropy, that is, the energy resulting in disorder. So it reduces the entropy of the body, mind, spirit by aligning the 7 major chakras. Chakras must be properly aligned in order for prana or life force to flow freely. When chakras in the spine are aligned, the crown chakra or sahasrara can absorb the pure cosmic energy, known as prana, easily. An imbalance of energy through the chakras affects our health adversely. Each chakra is associated with an endocrine gland. A chakra which is less activated will cause negative effects on the endocrine gland with which it is associated. For example, if the chakra between the eyebrows does not have adequate and free flow of prana, this will affect the pituitary gland adversely. Sunlight is the ultimate source of energy which passes through different levels of the food chain. Energy from the sun can enter the body through the eyes or the skin, or indirectly through food. But prana or cosmic energy cannot enter the body directly. Prana enters from the crown chakra and travels downwards to other chakras. Free downward flow of prana determines one's state of health. Low frequency electromagnetic waves at certain parts of the earth and pollution cause a lowering of prana. Agnihotra can increase prana in these areas. The aura is the energy field around the body. Sunlight passing through the aura is dispersed into 7 colors and absorbed by the corresponding chakras. Each chakra absorbs a specific color. Red for the root chakra, orange for the sacral or spleen chakra, yellow for the solar plexus, green for the heart, blue for the throat, indigo for the brow, and violet for the crown chakra. Agnihotra also benefits the nervous system. Fumes from Agnihotra contain antioxidants which improve brain and nerve health and reduce depression. Brain cells are called neurons, and they communicate with one another using electrochemical pathways. Brain activity can be measured by observing brain waves. Brain waves in the order of increasing frequency are delta waves, theta waves, alpha waves, beta waves, and gamma frequency waves. These waves represent levels of consciousness, from the lowest delta frequency to the highest gamma frequency. The brain of a spiritually enlightened person shows higher levels of gamma waves, which are waves with the highest energy. It is likely that a spiritually enlightened person has prana which flows freely through the chakras, and Agnihotra contributes to this free flow of pranic energy. Several scientific investigations have been conducted to prove the benefits derived from Agnihotra, and these scientific investigations are based on the Western scientific method. 2 case studies will be presented. The first is the investigation of the effects of Agnihotra on the germination of seedlings, which was reported in 2015. This was done by the scientists Prana, Manasi, and Pramod. In this experiment, moong dal seeds, whose scientific name is Vigna radiata, were germinated. 50 seedlings whose shoot and root sizes were almost the same were selected and planted into 2 separate pots. One pot was kept in the room where Agnihotra was performed. The other pot was kept in a room where no Agnihotra took place. Except for one pot being exposed to the fumes released during Agnihotra and the other without the Agnihotra fumes, each pot was exposed to the same conditions. They were planted in the same soil, they received the same amount of water, light, and were kept at the same temperature. In other words, the only variable was the Agnihotra fumes. After 5 days, the root and shoot sizes were measured. Results show that seedlings which were exposed to Agnihotra fumes had 38% more growth in length of shoots and 31% more growth in length of roots. This means that fumes from Agnihotra accelerated or increased the germination process. Other investigations not related to this case study also show that Agnihotra ash contains important nutrients such as calcium, magnesium, iron, and potassium, and leads to the increase in leaf size and overall plant growth. A second case study is about the investigation of the effect of Agnihotra on air quality. The same 3 scientists, Pranay, Manasi, and Pramod, conducted an experiment to determine the effect of Agnihotra on the amount of microbes, also known as germs, in the air. They placed 2 sterile nutrient agar plates uncovered at a distance of 3 meters away from the Agnihotra Kund 5 minutes before performing Agnihotra. Then they closed the plates and removed them. They placed another 2 sterile nutrient agar plates uncovered 3 meters away from the Agnihotra Kund 5 minutes after performing Agnihotra. Then they closed these and removed them. All 4 agar plates were then incubated at 37 degrees Celsius for 30 hours. Then the number of microbes or germs were counted in each of the 4 plates. The results showed that the number of germs which grew in the plates which were exposed to the air before Agnihotra was performed was higher than the number of germs which grew in the plates after Agnihotra was performed. This suggests that Agnihotra has an antimicrobial effect on air, or that it makes air clean by destroying germs. Clean air is important for the health of all life forms. In conclusion, Agnihotra has many other benefits. Agnihotra purifies the atmosphere of pollutants and neutralizes harmful radiation. It renews the brain cells, revitalizes the skin, and purifies the blood. It reduces stress, improves overall health, and gives one increased energy. During Agnihotra, the ghee is thrust into the atmosphere and attaches itself to the molecular structure of the soil, allowing the soil to retain more moisture. Plants grown in Agnihotra atmosphere are better able to withstand droughts. Agnihotra causes a change in the cellular structure of the plant, which sends more nutrients to the fruit of the plant and less to the leaves, stem, and roots. Many people have found that the size, taste, texture, and yield of fruits and vegetables grown in Agnihotra atmosphere are superior. The performance of Agnihotra in the garden reduces pest problems. Agnihotra embodies the ancient Vedic sciences of bioenergy, psychotherapy, medicine, agriculture, biogenetics, climate engineering, and interplanetary communication. Agnihotra is doable by each of us and should be done as our Pujya Swamiji requested. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Hari Om and a warm welcome to all who have tuned in to the October online camp lesson for our spiritual darlings. We trust that you are all keeping well. Our topic for today's lesson is the significance of Deepavali. Diwali is the most important religious festival celebrated by followers of Hinduism. It is also called Deepavali and is commonly referred to as the Festival of Lights. The name Deepavali originates from the ancient Indian Sanskrit language and means row of lights. The Festival of Lights celebrates the Hindu New Year. It is a celebration of the victory of light over darkness and the triumph of good over evil, and can last up to 5 days. Deepavali is also referred to as Diwali and takes place every year in late October or early November, depending on the cycle of the moon. The festival falls on the last 2 days of the dark half of Kartik, which is October to November. This year, Diwali celebrations will be observed from the 23rd to the 27th of October. The main celebration will take place on October the 24th. I am sure that preparations at most of your homes have already begun. Why is Deepavali celebrated? There are various alleged origins attributed to this festival. Some hold that they celebrate the marriage of Mother Lakshmi to Lord Vishnu. In Bengal, India, the festival is dedicated to the worship of Mother Kali. A grand puja is conducted to celebrate the destruction of evil. On this very day also, Lord Krishna killed the demon Narakasura. Buddhists, Jains, and Sikhs also celebrate the New Year with a festival of light on these dates, but have different legends and traditions referring to the event. Most common to all Hindus around the world, it commemorates that blessed day on which the triumphant Lord Rama returned to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile, following his defeat of the evil King Ravana of Lanka. All of the above celebrate the victory of the good over the evil, and this festival is a celebration of hope, happiness, and peace. Let us look at how the day of Deepavali is observed. Everyone wakes up early on the morning of Diwali. Taking an oil bath is regarded as purifying as a bath in the holy Ganges. New clothes are worn, prayers are observed. Mother Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, and Lord Ganesha, the lord of success, are also cherished and decorated with flowers in many homes on Diwali. In North India, Hindu merchants open their new account books and pray for the success and prosperity during the coming year. The spirit of Diwali. Everyone forgets and forgives the wrongs done by others. They embrace one another with love. There is an air of freedom, festivity, friendliness, and happiness everywhere. This festival brings about unity. The holy vibrations produced by the greetings of love fill the atmosphere and are powerful enough to bring about a change of heart in every man and woman in the world. It instills charity in the hearts of people. During Deepavali, it is tradition to clean and decorate by day and illuminate the homes at sunset, visit the local temple for prayers, and share meals with families and friends. Children receive small gifts and people partake of sweetmeats. Traditional Diwali food includes sweets such as the delicious syrupy gulab jamun balls and other Indian sweets displayed here. Sweetmeats and baked items are distributed and exchanged amongst neighbors, families, and friends. Traditional decorations. Flower and silk garlands adorn the doorways. Homes and buildings are decorated with rangoli. Rangoli is an art form originating in India. Patterns and decorations are created on the entrance floor. The rangoli represents the happiness, positivity, and liveliness of one's household. It is created to welcome the goddess of wealth and prosperity, Mother Lakshmi, and to welcome guests. Rangoli patterns are bright, colorful, and beautiful designs using flowers, colored rice, flour, or spices. In South India, they are called kolam. Traditionally, columns are drawn on the flat surface of the ground with white rice flour. Some mothers in India do this activity every morning or on a special festive occasion like Diwali and Pongal. At sunset, lighting candles, oil lamps, sparklers, and fireworks are the main customs at this festival. Fancy diyas and flowers are used for decoration. The spiritual significance of Deepavali. Amongst the celebrations of the day, it is important to note the spiritual significance to the festival. Lighting the lamp, which is the diya, is a chance to remember, even in the midst of darkness, that light will ultimately prevail. Knowledge will defeat ignorance, and compassion will triumph over despair. Diwali is also a reminder that we must each do our part to achieve that victory by dedicating ourselves in service to others. If we affirm our commitments to one another and strive to lift each other up, then together we will continue moving closer to that brighter future we all seek. The inner light of the soul is ever shining steadily in the chamber of our hearts. Take some time to sit still, close your eyes, withdraw the senses, meditate on the supreme light, and enjoy the real Deepavali. All the lights in the world cannot be compared to the light within you. May you all prosper gloriously on the material as well as on the spiritual planes. To end our lesson, please watch the following video of how to make a simple Rangoli decoration. You will need a few basic items, a steady hand, and your creativity. I do hope You will then be inspired to try your very own Rangoli decoration at home this Diwali. You are welcome to share pictures of your works of art on the WhatsApp camp group, which your parent is a part of for grade 0 to 3 and grade 4 to 7. On behalf of the yoga camp teachers and coordinators, we wish you and your family a very happy and safe Deepavali. May the divine light spread hope, happiness, health, and prosperity to all. Jai Shri Ram.
Hari Ram, Hari Ram. Ayodhyavasi Ram, Dasharatha Nandana Ram, Janaki Sivana Ram, Jaya Rama Rama Rama. Ayodhyavasi Ram,
Hari Om, dear camp participants. Thank you for tuning into our yoga camp online lessons. Please note that satsang will commence at 11 a.m. and a WhatsApp link will be sent to you shortly. Om.